Thought I pushed the button. We're going live, and we're live. Welcome to, what are we calling this? Great Awakening Fully On. To brief you. So, thank you. Oh, I got to do that. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what's going on. We'll just speak light language for a second or two. Says we're live, and the broadcast says we're waiting. So I'm just gonna speak light language. Well, it says we're live. I see broadcast over there.
We are live.
We are live. So I'd like to welcome my guest, the guest of the day, Shilpa, and Temple Beautiful. And sooner or later, Amazing Grace will join us at the and a couple of days ago, Shilpa, here, let me see if I can share my screen over here. Shilpa shared this, she called it a mandala. And it was her first sharing on Facebook in one of the groups that I'm in. And and I was so drawn to it. I mean, it popped up at the top of my feed. So Spirit was, telling me I should be looking at this. And and I started getting a little bit of information from it, and I knew that Amazing Grace would get more information because of the information I was getting that she knew she made it was going to be connected with Shilpa. And then while I was sending this information over to Amazing Grace, Temple Beautiful texted me, and I'm going, it's not a coincidence that I'm being texted right now by Temple Beautiful. And so I shared it with her, and she goes, I write that language. So we're going live. And this was a convenient time. So let me stop sharing and let's do introductions, and we can then do some opening blessings. And then it's just so interesting. So our guest, Shilpa.
Yeah.
Welcome, Shilpa.
Now, thank you so much. Namaste to everyone. My name is Shilpa and I stay in Mumbai, India. And this path of spirituality opened to me like around in 2009. And I got to know about light language and, about the star seeds and rest of the information in 2012. And since then, I was following Judy Satori. You must be knowing her. She speaks this light language, but past few months, like 3 to 4 months, my meditations has been getting very intense, and somewhere I know that something is coming through me, but I wasn't able to comprehend or understand what it is. And there was an intense feeling that I should sit and draw mandala because it's been 4 months. I did not went back to my art and drew mandala. And this is what happened. The photo which just Will showed. And I'm just a soul walking the path, exploring and awakening. That's it.
Exactly. And Temple Beautiful. Please say hello. Our dear friend, Temple Beautiful.
Hey guys, I'm Temple Beautiful. You've probably seen me before, and I'm here to partake in this wonderful now moment of joy and excitement. Yeah. And it's early in the morning.
Yes, it's in the morning here, and it's in the evening where Shilpa is. And yes, it's interesting that So we had this big, huge influx of energy during the equinox. And even though people have been walking a path of spiritualities, that many of the people have became full on. They're like full open channel and a full vessel, or new gifts started coming in, or channeling started happening. It's all good. The world needs it at this time. And yeah, they're going to talk all day. And it's just interesting that Shilpa's first post was so intriguing and that Spirit wanted me to comment on it. So, and was interesting that when I was communicating with Shilpa about, Spirit was showing me how she drew it. And it was so interesting. So I'm going to show that again. Let's see if I can actually zoom in on this too. So the first thing that got me was the center. And Shilpa, anytime that you want to talk about it, just jump right in.
Sure.
I kissed a Blarney Stone, which means I can talk all day. so yeah. So the center was the thing that got me the most. And the way Spirit was telling me that the lines, it was just so interesting. And I'm like, why is this so interesting? So how did you draw it? Let's ask that question. And Alicia, you can help me at any point in time if you're a better interviewer. Go ahead, Shilpa.
I actually started drawing the center first. And after drawing the center, I drew those 4 lines, straight lines. And I felt like drawing a wave-like lines over it, curves over it. After making those curves, I was then called to draw this blue color petal-like drawing over the spiraling center. And then the small spirals came up. And then suddenly I started writing. So first, I wrote this lines with black pen, black color, which is the inner circle. And then when my hand moved to the outer circle, I got a sense that, this is something related to Mother Earth, and the inner line is related to humanity. And then the internal thing came up, and then the external thing came up. So this was the chronology of the drawing.
And to me, the energy in it, everything here was so interesting. The inside, the first thing I thought by the inside was coronavirus, just because we've all seen so many pictures of what it looks like. And I'm going, is she channeling information that's necessary at this time? Either it's about,
That's totally what I just got, Will. I just got a download. Whoosh. So go ahead.
And to me, the up arrows and down arrows, they all meant things. And down here, see, I never really noticed I'm going to call it light script. This language up at the top, I didn't really notice it at the beginning. So forgive I'm trying to use a mouse with my left hand, and I got 2 computers working at the same time. One that's hosting the, displaying the image. Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. Okay, there we go. So down here, these don't, now I got to do some research. Like the 4 element symbols I was getting and I forget which one is, oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. Which ones are the plain ones? The earth, air, fire, and water. And it's not that that's so vitally important, but these rings, these concentric circles are, on one hand, to me, say that they're the impact of it. But it's almost like it contained information for a cure. Besides the benevolence of calm and peace and how we want to deal with it. I'm not sure if, so Shilpa, you were just inspired to do this. You weren't getting were you getting any visions or insights when you were doing this?
No, I didn't get any visions. I was just inspired to sit and draw mandala, and it was just coming in. I didn't know what my next step will be. It was just coming in.
And I felt that it had to do with DNA, which is why we got Amazing Grace involved in it. And some of the symbols looked like Coptic, which was interesting. So I see the information coming to you, Alicia. Do you want to speak?
So as you were speaking, Will, this is what came to me. So so if we look at this as like we were talking about the virus, the straight line is the usual line, is the usual axis of what was. The squiggle line is what is the result of what is currently happening, and each of the quadrants is the way of life for the planet and its people. So by the virus coming in and the downloads coming in, people who were once on the straight line and didn't venture into any other possibilities of what was now on the planet, they are now crossing over into these quadrants, these brand new now quadrants, which is causing a spin. And so this spin is then radiating out and causing the whole mandala to spin, which is life-changing. And then is this making sense? So now instead of everybody just picking like one of the timelines to live on or one of the thought processes to live on, they're being forced, is probably not the greatest word, but with everything that's been currently going on, they're now able to see what another quadrant has in it. And so that's forcing everything to turn and to spin, and that vibration is creating change.
And what do you think of that, Shilpa?
I'm just blank at this point in time.
I think that's amazing. I agree 100%. We have a unique opportunity now to, with all our social distancing and some people are isolated, some people are quarantined, life has changed. And all these different decision points on how we really want to live, which is why Spirit, inspired me to do the Redefining Life Blessings of the Day. I'm guided to jump over to the next, to share some of your light script. You okay with that, Shilpa?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is really interesting. And you said, was this the first one you did after the mandala?
This was the first download on the second day.
On the second day, yes.
Yeah. And whenever I meditate with this download, the energies are so intense and so strong. I could feel all the energies around my head area.
And to me, I'm getting that you wrote it top down.
Yes. So the first, this center thing came up, and then through the center, this blue lines which are going up and then coming down, they came in. Then the top thing, and then the red lines down at the bottom.
Yes, this is a download for people. And I know I can speak to some of it. Alicia, can you speak to any of this?
I was just looking for something that reminded me of something similar that I had written once, and it's not 100% exact, but I think if you keep talking, I'll probably get a download. But this is one.
Okay, hang on. Let me stop sharing, or maybe I can make you share. Can we share? Can we? I can spotlight your video. Does that interrupt the share? Okay, we'll stop the share.
Right. So this kind of reminded me of the same one for whatever reason. But I think I will get more information.
Yeah, that yours more the symbols on the right.
Yeah.
Yours more looks like to me an alien upside down, and hers more looks more like an ankh that's upside down. Okay,
so this right here, you need these three things to open a jump portal, to open a portal. So this is the ankh, and these are the pillars. You need the pillars, and then you need the staff. So it looks like an alien, but it's actually this is a key to open a portal, which is what I was getting. Which is what I was getting from hers, is another portal key. But anyway, keep talking.
Okay, so let's share again. Let's see if I can do this left-handed. So I want to speak to this, and I'm feeling I need to go up at the top and zoom in. Oh, yeah. Kiriyetiak ananiri rashai. Rajaratu cha arawisi kia kawa. Kia anakia tisa tira akatiar canario. Ashayik achiar anyatata tarwat arshkayakwa. Shahiata ariak anya katia achar sanakatuta. Shar akatia arnia asakatitia tukuru turu shahurutka. Sharas achia shaya akarotu. Yeah, I know. I'm opening you up, Alicia. You're getting huge downloads now, aren't you? Go ahead. Ka arahati echar sananino or husutu tukachuku shawar watichisha yar sachiar nanani ratahachi rotukachwar wata shar sananiri atakachar watar shakananari kachi chiar watur urur shawar watar shakur wasukush shakur waso chawar waniri shar watakawar watar shakananiri yatar sakaturo to. A little bit of the translation is that basically before going through, they were talking about this portal, but it applies to all portals. Before going through this portal, one must clear one's own heart. One must be centered in one's own heart and centered in, they're using the term reality. in one's reality. But I see them meaning that it's, since we're on Earth, that we're centered on Earth, which is the from part of the portal, and then centered with the unified, becoming one with Earth and becoming one with oneself and becoming one with the portal and becoming one with the destination of the portal where we're going through. Pulling in all the unity of that to be able to walk through the portal. It's not just as simple as, I'm going to turn this doorknob and open it. Icha arwaka ananata tuta warawata shashawa kutura arasanani aratakayata shahanani ara arsakata takaya sha arwuta arwarka irna rasachi arsanani ni aratuku shashukuya watura wata shahanani aratatartata. Yes, judgment will stop you from going through this. And again, they can keep going, but what you have to say, Alicia, is a little more important, I think. And they want me to zoom out.
I have language, so we'll see here. Nishanahana tua ku'u tubushakaya satio kwa nyana ata u unisikio juda asata ahana ihana kukua shakio ono tupuku kwa halekia shukuna tata siki kuo papia shukula anata kauha hihiwo tubujuk gono. Okay, so they're talking about how and Will, you can feel free to step into it. They're talking about how there's so many portals that have been closed for such a long time, and some of the people here now are here to open those portals and to clean them out and get them ready. But there is certain, like you were talking about, Will, there's certain protocols that has to happen in order to do this fully. Ia kuunata la atia kushishana sutu kuna ushukua ya kuupulu una shikiasha anasata dulu umoto buku hanata pa ashikiata nusutua kua yak unik ohak wahana hia hutu shukupo shahanata ana kula hana kuutu kupujuk na takik ona tubujula asata ana kukuna siata ta tukulupo kana shutubu guja anata asaka anatiata nulu uto pushutiasata. And I could go on and on too. I'll keep going. Nuku kohata ku ushutupu ku oata tasna yato gutata kikana to mutsita ata kohapa wana tupushutiasa na la atu kukuyana ta kiashata anasatiato puku wa ia kuuja anazana onudupukut unias iko ant una ano und bukujna ata puasata asa ki india shutupuk nulo oshatiaso no yashunot hua nuno la hua puyutukun yata kalash kohana yakuutu uja azaka anata duru ushuhana. Anybody want to step in?
Yes. So Shilpa, is there an ancient city that's sunken off the coast of Mumbai?
Yeah, Mumbai. Okay, so the adjacent state to Maharashtra, the state in which I live in, is Gujarat, and there is Dwarka. It is said that Dwarka was city of Lord Krishna. So that Dwarka is all I can recall at this point in time.
I remember seeing a special, I can't remember if it was on Netflix or on YouTube or something, that there was a mythical city that they believed that they might have found off the
I'm getting
coast.
goosebumps.
Because when Alicia was talking, when Temple Beautiful was talking, it was, I noticed that my language and her language turned more, it's not necessarily commanding, but it was more a matter of fact. This is the way it is. And when she was speaking, yeah, so maybe the city is off the coast of Karachi, or
Gujarat is close to Karachi.
which is what?
Dwarka is close to coastal sea. If
Yes.
I'm correct about it.
Dwarka was one of the other. They're yeah, they're just talking. And when Temple Beautiful was speaking, it was what was coming through was more that there is one specific portal that you wrote about, and then when I started scanning the map as to where the hit was, because the language sounds ancient Egyptian, going back, to 10,000 or pre years. So I started scanning there, and then the closer I got, going east, they kept, they played the hotter, colder game, and they kept saying, "You're getting warmer, you're getting warmer." And then as soon as I remembered that ancient city, I really am curious where it is. Mythical ancient city. How about that? I'm using Google at the same time.
I'll do more. Yeah, I'll do more research about it. And from last month, I have the strong urge of visiting ancient temples of Lord Shiva. And because I believe the places could anchor very ancient energies, and there was this very strong urge. And for the matter of fact that I know his energies are around, I could feel him. So maybe it could be something related to Lord Shiva as well. I'll do more research about it. And
I'm pretty
I
sure.
also know that.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying that I also know that for sure that I have some connection with Star Lyra, with Egypt, with Atlantis, and with Lemuria. This was channeled by a clairvoyant healer, so I just know this.
Okay, so Dwarka is called the Golden City, and it's also labeled Krishna's lost or found city. It's at times I want them to slow down because I had some human things I wanted to say. Alicia, I know I texted you this. So there were two really profound light language sayings that came in yesterday. Was it yesterday, Alicia?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
And one of them had to do with Shiva. Okay. And Okay, so that was the
One of them, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
One of them was Tarakatishna.
Tarakatisha.
Okay, that's what it was. And then the other one was, you're gonna have to fix mine. Here we go. Takashana Sinna.
Yes.
Kashyasinah.
So we interpreted Tarakatisha as the joy that comes to earth, or more importantly, the divine joy or the godly joy.
Yep.
And yeah, okay, so I just said Shiva and I lit up. So it's basically the joy of Shiva that comes to earth. Yeah, yes, I'm in Archqua. Cool. And then the next thing, Takashaya Sana. Takashaya Sana. And Sana was, or Shaya, I was just getting Shiva with that when I first was saying it. And it means the restful soul of calm.
Mm-hmm.
But when I said it, it was it carried along with it the vibration of the pure potential of unleashing basically a burst of energy by being calm and being centered. And being one with the universe. Bringing the full force of the Om into the Hari is effortless.
I was gonna say, Light Bright on the chat has it. She said, clearing pathways and dispelling all illusion, and that's really what needs to happen in order to activate those. You have to. I'm not sure how to say this in English. You have to break away from the illusion and know what truly is, and that comes from your heart, and that's one of the only ways you can get these to work.
Yes. And Light Bright Ascension just said, Om Namah Shivaya. Yes, one of my favorite mantras. My ultimate favorite is Hari Om Tat Sat. And Florentin Herder says it sounds like Anunnaki. Well, my language is from that area, which is interesting. When I first started speaking light language, that it was fully on over 200 different languages. But this is my default, and it's from that region, which is funny. The Sina is also another term for the land between the two rivers, but they have told me that mine is called Ancient Akkadian, but
people get that mixed up all the time. That is actually that is a different like subsect of the whole Sumerian things, but yeah.
Yes, and the thing that logically doesn't make sense, because the Akkadian Empire happened after Sumeria, but they keep telling me my language is way, 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 way older than that. Yeah. But I do have a friend that does speak Sumerian. And he's got like the best Sumerian. There are many of the same words. Yeah, there's a lot of comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for your comments.
Sumerian, you won't get it mixed up with Akkadian anymore.
Yes, yes.
It's very different. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm getting that we should attempt to, she's got two more. Yeah. This is, I just want to speak right now. And these are so, the symbols, I got to zoom in because some of these symbols are just like so interesting. And to anyone out there that actually writes light script, don't compare your light script with anybody else's light script. If you're writing it, it's awesome. If you're writing it and it brings out your joy, continue doing it. There's somebody out there that will connect with you, or there's somebody out there that it will affect their lives. And maybe they just see it and they integrate these symbols and they move on because they just needed to see it. And then it's like, bam. And they've made the change in their life. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple because life is, to me, I believe in the KISS method. Keep it simple. Keep it sweet and simple. Keep it simple spirit. There's so many pieces in here. I can just keep scrolling, and it's like this one right here. This is that is so multi-dimensional. And I'm sure when you're writing these things, you haven't, we're dominating this. If you feel at any point in time, please don't be shy. Please jump in. I'm sure when you're writing these, it's just like, I'm going to document this and I'm going to then make the next symbol, then make the next symbol, because that's what we do when we're downloading. We're just connected in with that flow of information, that vibration, and we're just going. Just like when I start speaking and it's uncontrollable, it's just like, I don't really know what I'm saying. And sometimes my ego watches the stream of what my lips are saying, what spirit is saying through me. And I'm like trying to pick it apart and saying things. I mean, I've been doing it long enough that my egoic translations are similar to the translations through spirit. But this is, these look like either fairy wings or bee wings. Just to me, the human interest of that one symbol. So Shilpa, when you draw these things, do you see them as complete ideas? I mean, do you feel them as complete ideas? Do you feel them as they work with the other ideas?
So I'm more of clairsentient and claircognizant.
Can you hold your microphone a little closer to your mouth, please?
Am I audible now? Hello?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm more of claircognizance. And clairsentient. So I just feel that I have to, take my book and pen, I have to do something. And I have no control over myself. It just happens. And I don't have any visions as such, but I just know I have to write something and they just come pouring out. And then after completing the whole page, then I'm like, okay, okay, this is what I made.
And I love that you're laughing afterwards, because that's our indication that we're in our joy. That's our indication that we're in alignment with the flow, besides the fact that this stuff is coming out.
I would like to take this moment to add on to what you just said about, not comparing our light channeling to the way of other people. Because I was once there. Whenever I used to hear somebody channel light language, I was like, oh, why am I not able to do so? And when I started writing, so the first picture which I posted on Facebook, after posting it, I thought this is so stupid of me. People will just laugh at it and this is making no sense. I should delete it. But then something within me did not allow me to do that. And I'm so glad and grateful for it. And now I know why I couldn't delete that picture from the Facebook. And it's a great lesson and joy to know that, you have to trust whatever is coming in, you have to trust it.
Yes. Perfect. 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 And if anyone out there is writing these things and they haven't shared them yet, if you feel guided, if you're having any ideas of, should I post it, should I not post it, post it. Don't be shy. So I love this symbol here. And she wrote it as two distinct flows of the pen. This is extremely similar to a symbol that was shared to me 5 years ago. And it's got a pair symbol. And this has to do with reprogramming DNA, okay? This symbol right here that looks kind of like the number 3, the Arabic numeral 3. They told me it's Lamed Ka. And they showed me how they said it was Palladian at the time, but clearly it shared through multiple galactic beings, galactic families, galactic races, we'll call them that. Arurukai is the light of the soul. So I'm just like, I love the fact that I see Lamed Ka here, which is DNA, and it's associated over with that other thing, which it has to do with our DNA as well. But there's other symbols here that are together. Are you getting anything, Alicia?
I have codes coming through.
Are you writing codes right now?
No, I'm speaking them under my breath.
Gotcha. Yeah. So let's zoom out. And I'm sure that there's somebody out there that's being drawn into this that is also getting much information. And Light Bright Ascension says she wants to read that from right to left. Did you write it from right to left?
Yeah, some lines are from right to left, some are from left to right. Especially the middle red ones, they are from left to right, if I remember correctly. And others are from right to left.
Excellent. Chicha Arwasa. So I'm going to zoom in and we'll see if they're the... Yeah, it's the same language. Naru uchkur kau kanai kai shai yagari akahaka shar ana achkarti sharut akanana akachit ars achakat ana tkat kaskan artut karshakas. I'm just loving it.
Will, I also, while you were speaking, I felt so strongly that while you're speaking, I'm supposed to be doing the codes in the background. And I don't know if you want to try that or not.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
While I'm speaking light language or what?
While you're speaking it, I'm gonna do the codes. I'm gonna do the DNA codes.
Okay. Ta'arana ki aka na sa'ita ardata artat chars na aka tat kata akas ya ara ana iki ara ikisha ana ara aka u awara it just sounds interesting. It's like I'm trying to force it. So I'm gonna switch. Okay, we'll just keep doing what they say. This is so multidimensional. This blue here is way more soothing. Anshana Harisula, Yarnani Araraku, Avarana, Arahanana Uru Sarura, Tarawaraka, Nuru, Ursur, and one Uru, Kur, Ranaru, Hamanara, Uruburu, Kunuru. Nana Kanana Sur Shirsa Chisa, Nananam, Kur, Rash, Sursa Shuru. Sur Nuru Carruar Shur Hananiera.
Yeah, we did it.
So how are you feeling right now, Shilpa?
I'm feeling very joyful.
I thank you so much for being the channel of this message. And Ida Arahananira, so Utukuru Nananira Thasaya. So was this the next?
Second download, yeah, next time.
Excellent. I can zoom in, but it's like, oh, let me. Are we maximized here? Yes, we're maximized. Can we go to full screen? That's cra. Nope. I'm not here. I'm just laughing because this is like the convergence of energy. This is like our vortex that Abraham Hicks likes to talk about, exactly, Light Bright. But this is coming inwards. It's not spiraling outwards. Is that how you drew it? Spiraling inwards?
No.
You drew it from the center going outwards?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's interesting because I saw it as coming inwards too.
Well, I think the way we see it as coming inwards, I mean, it's both, but I mean, because we first need to go inwards and achieve that calm to actually bring the full essence of, some people call it the storm. But the law of attraction does say what we send out to the universe is what we get back. And what we send out is what creates our vortex.
Okay, maybe this spiral ended towards the center, so I drew these dots towards the end when I was completely done with the spiraling. So maybe that is why, because it was ended towards the center, towards the inner side, you both are feeling that the energies are moving in. That could be the reason, probably.
Nahari Hisacha Kawacha Ananiri Sa Atiti Takani or Socha Arwa. Okay, let's zoom into the center. Na Awara Hieti. Oh yeah, Arahani.
I see now where it starts in the center and goes out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nararasha Sawaki Chianuya Arsisi Kichonoro U Kawatar Sananir Sananir Sawacha Arakanania. Okay, I want to sit with it for a minute. Are you getting language yet?
I was going to say it's a good lesson on how a different vantage point can turn the whole thing. You can view the whole thing differently just by moving your vantage point. Like if you have a cylinder, if you're just looking at the top, all you see is a circle. But if you look at the side, you see a cylinder. So this is really cool because this is very much along the same lines.
Yes, which is a great lesson, which is our perception is our reality. And there's always an invitation. Our heart is going to guide us on what is the perception that most resonates with us. And when we're feeling the contrast, when we're not feeling the joy, it's simply our heart inviting us to get back into alignment. And and that our heart is offering a different viewpoint that you're invited to participate in. Anahasi achara wata kacha anani arawasuhuta arakahsani atahashashaka or hakawanani sakachishoyo to sukunanauru arasahasiki acha arwanata asisiki chora nahasa asiki ananoso atahasa atisa achakatsanano uruhukatokukawa kachishasha ananiria harsakachiarso unaru katakawasa si Shashahananaru Tarukata Tatanasa Shishasa Awakananasa Shashaka Hucha Kuatanani Shashashanana Uru Ukatata Kashashana Asa Hakatiti Tisanana Akawata Awashashakawa Asa Ama Kaanani Irisatawata Urasanania Ataharsasa Sashaya Sunana Wata Arushashaya. Did you want to say that? What you've been writing in the chat, Temple Beautiful?
Oh, sure. So I happen to throw some cards, and this is the card that flew out.
So let me unshare first.
But take notice of the same spiral effect on the card. And this card is about shine. So let me just read this real quick. It says, and the number is 29, which is 11. 9, 9, 11. It says shine. For you not only light your path, but the path of others around you. If you have selected this card, Spirit encourages you to shine your extraordinary radiant light. You have traveled a long, full road of experiences that consisted of reservations and uncertainty of self. But now you find yourself inspired, motivated, and ignited with a sense of purpose and passion. Limitations of the mind that once kept you bound have been released, and you are now ready to take the next step. It is time, dear one, to follow your heart's true calling and sing your own unique song. Spirit thanks you for having the courage to step away from the crowd despite the caution of mind. The more you build on your creative passion, the brighter your light will shine. Not only will your surroundings transform to reflect your increasing vibration, but many around you will also be inspired by your achievements and personal growth. Just by following your heart and doing what you love best, you will assist humanity in raising its planetary light. Some may become envious of your accomplishments and success, but don't feel obliged to turn your light low to appease the discontent in them. Keep shining, for soon they too will be inspired by your luminous glow. A strong current is propelling you forward in a positive direction, steered by the heart. A path that is driven by your heart is the soul that is limitless and fruitful. Have fun during this wonderful time and express your beautiful soul for the world to see, because you deserve it. The prayer is, this is the sacral chakra. The prayer is, Great Spirit, I thank you for the clarity, insight, and direction I have in my life. I am grateful for this wonderful opportunity to share my unique light with the world. That's very fitting.
Amazing. I so resonated with this message.
Well, can you put your microphone a little closer? Sorry.
I so resonated with this message.
That's wonderful. Yeah, this is such an important message, and it's so cool that the spirals are right there. That flew out of the deck while we had your spiral. What label are we giving them today? Codes or I'm not sure what label we're giving it, but the writings, the glyphs and galactic and light language and beautiful heartfelt writings.
Yes, Aranara Yasaka. Yeah, who really knows what? Doesn't matter what label we use, because labels are for Kanzatuna. And we name some. When we name something, we're denying it. Basically, we're not receiving the full unlimited nature of it.
By giving something a label, you cut off the potential of
Yes.
what it could all do.
You could be focusing the potential, which is a good thing at times. But when we focus on the wrong things, it's all about our viewpoint.
And your perception, yeah, exactly. Which I think is, again, related to the drawings. Because, you know, are you seeing it from coming out? Are you seeing it from going in? What are you doing? Where's the vantage point? Where's the viewpoint? And with the sacral chakra as well, because that's been really important lately. So, yeah. And I was also going to say that I love that you're writing these and sharing these, because I also write some of your same language writing, some of your same glyphs as well. And so for all of those of you out there, just know that it's not scribbles. It's important. The world needs it. And there probably is someone out there somewhere that is actually getting downloads in the same glyphs, the same languages, the same writings that you are. And so you're not alone. Even though some of us feel alone sometimes, you're not alone.
You're not alone.
You're not.
Thank you so much. Like, after all the comments I received from you guys, I actually felt very confident and I started writing very smoothly. And I did not doubt that, no, whether it is my scribbling or this is something else. I was like, if it is coming, it is truth and I have to honor it non-judgmentally. So it really boosted up my confidence. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful to you guys.
That's so wonderful. I'm happy to hear. And listen, you know, like having the keys to get those portals started. I mean, that's like serious light worker or whatever mission stuff that we were kind of talking about the other day. That's like nothing to shake a stick at, you know, like stand in your light and be awesome. Be your awesome self.
Maybe you have a visit to Dwarka soon.
I thought about it a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Yeah, keep doing what you do. So I thank Spirit for bringing us together and inspiring us to communicate. I thank you for having the courage to actually post it, even though you're going, yes, no, okay, post. Oh, that was a mistake. Delete. No, let's leave it. Okay. So I'm getting, we at least need to show the other two. I think there's two. Is there one more or two more? So we're going to zoom out just a tad.
And then before we leave, I just want to show you a few of mine so you can see that like we actually do have some of the same.
Do you still have time, Shilpa?
Yeah, I have time.
Okay. I have no idea what, yeah, I'm trying to zoom out. Here we go. Okay, I put that one together. Come on, what are we doing? We did that one. We did that one. Oh, we did them all.
Oh, we did.
But we didn't do, this is yours, Alicia, right?
Is that mine? No, that's not mine. Mine.
Oh, no, this is another one.
Yeah, this I wrote after drawing the mandala.
So perfect. I love it. That's so funny when you can't tell, when you're like, oh, wait, did I actually do that? Because that looks like something that
Yeah. I'm just smiling at it. No, the human in me wants to make some observations, because it looks like it's multiple languages. Like the top line, at least I think I'm doing this. Wait, there we go. So this, the ones with the dots on it, to me are a different language. Were you getting that too, Shilpa? That it was like, yeah, this is almost.
Writing also, I feel that, I'm channeling different languages because I may feel closely that I'm writing the same one, but when I look it distantly, it appears to me that in a particular download, there are many things that are happening. It is different languages.
I'm sure Jim has channeled, I know Jim has channeled Shiva. And I can't remember if he's channeled Shiva and where yeah, I was getting that it's this script is Syrian from the Sirius star system.
I got goosebumps.
And I believe that the incarnation of Shiva is from the Sirius star system. I mean, I don't want to insult you in any way, shape, or form. To urbanat hashashai akawasasani arshako so ushashawa kwananari asachasa. Yes, the Tridevi at their, I think that's how you say it. They're close to my heart. Lakshmi,
Parvati.
Yes, thank you. To me, I just see their faces and I see their hearts, and they're, which is why they're called the Tridevi. They're three different aspects of the same benevolent,
energy.
divine feminine. The different aspects of the water or the divine flow, or Ishaya Aramanas, how we receive the cosmic input. Our loving connection to all that is, and all that can be. And then we switch languages, and you go back to the other language that you were flowing in and through. And I get, you know, they're not telling me what that one is. It seems like some of them you're writing quickly.
Yeah.
And then you switch languages again. I am so in awe of people who write the light script. You know, every once in a while I'll get a symbol or two symbols and things like that. And it's just such a, and it, you know, my ego isn't really vested in and what it is and what it means. And I'm not disappointed that I'm not writing light script. Because to me, it's just yet another flow of consciousness that we're tapping into. And by you writing it, I can tap into my viewpoint or my perception of the same flow of consciousness. And whether it's the same flow of consciousness or it's a different flow of consciousness, it's, you know, it's all an ego's perception of whether same, but different.
I totally understand that.
And it's not like it matters, because as long as we're laughing and we're smiling, so we're each in our bliss, that's the only thing that matters. And the fact that we're sharing the bliss is even a better manifestation, you know, and still even saying better, that's the judgment coming in, because to notice that something is better or worse is a form of judgment. And instead of just honoring its isness, that this script exists. Cool. Yay. But the fact that we all resonate with this is why we're together. And that we have people that are watching alive and contributing to the conversation. Is, to me, it's my bliss to see other people commenting on this on Facebook and commenting on this. So yes, Alicia, I'm getting the message that it's time to share. So let me jump to what you shared. So here's what you want to speak to this. You wrote it on 3/25. Couple days ago.
But I don't know. Like I never. So normally, what happens is that when I do these, I just have an energy or a feeling come over me, and I just sit and I do them, and then they're done. And unless something comes up, I don't really think about it too much. I just do it. Like it had to come out. It had to be on paper, and so Of course, I was adding numerology together, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just did. I just followed my heart, and that's what came out. And that's one example. That was the latest example. Because when Will was like, you need to take a look at this, and then I was like, you need to take a look at this, and then I sent that to him.
Yeah, so Temple Beautiful said in our private chat here that she's totally feeling Atlantean and Lemurian in some of the areas.
That was of hers. So that was
Yes.
like the fourth line up from the bottom is where that started. And I should be able to like pull that apart because that's like two different things, Atlantean and but yeah, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Fourth, that one. That line right there starts in like Atlantean.
Yes.
Which I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool that, I mean, this just speaks to your multidimensionality, that you can sit down and write and switch languages. It would be like sitting down and writing and switching from English to French to Greek to, and that's amazing. That's really cool. So
somebody is going to get triggered by this, and somebody is going to, it's just simply amazing. And I'm not is it? No, it's not. The Dead Sea Scrolls, was it the Dead Sea Scrolls? No, what was the tablet that, the Rosetta Stone? The Rosetta Stone had the same things in multiple languages that help people decipher cuneiform and Sumerian and Akkadian.
When you think of how far we've gotten in translating some of these ancient languages, and one artifact that could put forth so much information, that's the Rosetta Stone. Without that Rosetta Stone, the archaeologists, anthropologists, researchers would not be where they are today in understanding, scientifically understanding how these languages work. And that's really cool. That's a really cool point, Will, to think about this as a type of Rosetta Stone. I really like that.
And so Lightbright says, I've been triggered by these. I've been triggered by these. So awesomeness to you, Lightbright Ascension. Thank you for sharing all that you've shared. So let's go back to this for a second. At the beginning, I'm getting full on Arcturian. And it flows differently near the end. There are some, here you're doing the same thing. You're switching languages. Because some of these symbols I recognize as angelic.
Mm-hmm. And like really, that's how I talk too. So anybody who has listened to me speak light language or galactic language, I am always looping other languages in. It's kind of like Spanglish, but I do like Galacticlish, and like my languages kind of come together in many languages into one sometimes.
Okay, so Arcturian is coming through at this point. It was grandmotherly. It is.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, Will, are you getting the same thing I'm getting? It's
well, we're on the same page a lot, which is one of the reasons why we're friends.
It totally was. I was like, how do I even like grandmother? That's perfect. That's perfect.
And that's very similar to the language I speak to my granddaughter. So when my granddaughter was 3 months old, she was very irritated. It was a dietary thing, but nobody could calm her down. And her name is Reina. And the only thing that calmed her down was being in my arms and me speaking a form of that grandmotherly Arcturian. Kototoro husa, akananahata tichara sakatuto no no huruhu, utatakata teira nanahasa sashai, sasakatiti teacha sasaniara, atatakaya shashai nananiara vaturo, ushashashana nananiara dadara, kananaha sohu huru. And she calmed right down and she started smiling, and she's allergic to soy and the gluten and dairy. And so when mom ate that she got irritated. And so when mom fixed it, her diet, that Reina was still better, but still, she still resonates. I mean, she's trying to be so human now. She's 3.5, 3.5, 2.5, 2.5. And every once in a while, when she's really trying to be human and I speak her language to her, she goes, ah! And then I go, okay, I'll let you be human. And then, like an hour later, I can speak it to her. She's then back into, okay, I'm okay with my multi-dimensionality. And then she smiles again. So she's slowly integrating the English language at 2.5. English is still slow with her, which is funny. She calls her sister Aya. Exactly.
Makes me all teary-eyed.
Yes. And when she wants to get, because she's always complaining about her sister, or something like that. And it's the same phrase over and over again. And then, mom and dad are going, okay, what are you trying to say? And if I'm there and I'm talking to her, I just speak to her in light language, and then the language changes in her. And it's not the same phrase, I'm dying to be recognized. So I recognize her, and then she, starts to explain herself thoroughly, which is interesting. I didn't mean to, switch it to be all about Reina.
I think this actually flows really nicely, because a lot of us who speak these languages or write these scripts feel kind of a sense of home. Like, maybe this planet really isn't our home. And it's nice to know that if you sit and you're still, you can still communicate with that feeling of home, and that they're there and they're coming through for you to give you that grandmotherly or family love and affection, so I think that's really cool. And I totally feel her, because I was one of those children. It took me a while to integrate English. I spoke galactic languages when I was little, but I didn't have a cool Uncle Will or anything to speak languages back to me. And so I think it's really cool. It just shows how far we've come as far as integrating and pulling this down and anchoring it into our planet, that now not all kids have to grow up without having a cool family member to speak those languages to. Some of us adults recognize it, and we can make our little hybrid children feel a little more comfortable on this planet as they're still integrating. And I love that is really near and dear to my heart. So yeah, here, as long as I'm on, I wanted to share this one. I don't know why, but I think I might be. Can you see it?
Okay, I'm going to spotlight you so that we can continue talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Well, good luck.
Yeah, it's a lot of Arcturian.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh my goodness, those little fishies at the bottom.
Yes.
I teach you how to is Ariana Skacharo Sasan and Yara Takanania. So we just had what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing Aquarius and there's a constellation that's called the Big Fish, like the whale or whatever, which is at the, say again?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of it.
Austrenia, there's so many names to it. But it's called the Big Fish. And so, Aquarius is the water bearer. And the image is that the water bearer has an urn and an infinite supply of water is flowing out of the urn down to earth. And the myth is that this big fish is drinking up all the water so that it doesn't flood the earth. That was the image I had when I first saw the little fish down there. So honoring the cetacean nation, the dolphin and the whales, and it also, brings pretty much every culture on this planet has a great flood myth. But we as light workers are here now are to here to bring the floodwaters of light, but to hold back the floodwaters of destruction. The change doesn't have to come with destruction. But they want to speak Arcturian to this. Yeah, they were frowning at me because I wasn't using their inflection.
I love it.
Because to me, Arcturian has always been sing-songy, and it goes up and down. And I was like, at the beginning, I was just monotonous. It's like,
I speak a lot of that, just kind of monotone too, without really like.
Shilpa, are you drawing?
Yeah, these quotes just came to me when you were speaking.
Which is funny. No, keep drawing. Keep drawing. Can you somehow focus your camera on your drawing? No, I mean, while you're drawing?
Okay, it's a bit difficult, but I can.
It's up to you.
Right like
if it's too hard,
yeah.
don't. But I mean, I saw.
It's a bit difficult right now.
Yeah. Okay, so you just keep drawing, get in your flow, which is amusing. I saw you drawing during this hangout, like as soon as we decided we were gonna meet. I'm going, really? She's gonna draw light codes during it? That's totally cool. Totally cool. In the
I
flow.
actually drew something when we just started also. I'll show you in a second.
Excellent. So I'm gonna spotlight you so that we can talk while you're.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so.
You can continue talking.
Yes. Tarana arahya kacha arana so uru sukucha uru sanani yasa charasania. Do you see your aura changing, Temple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, arnahata archkasi. Yar yedidi sakanani yaratatakanauru. So I'm not talking about the flow that's going through you. I'm talking about the changes to you that I see, that they see, that they're and they are really talking to other people who are noticing you. About allowing that flow to come through. Katiti anahata sucharu sakutana arahata titiara kasha shananani tieti sacharanata katiti altatu hatananiri asasa sisikiata ta ananuru atahashasha ye zacharanata takai chara karanara sashashata sasatu turu katitiria nanata titikashasha shananara Yararihisa arata hanani shaisi. Shashahanani titkachata tananda te hasharata tatuta. Yes, is the answer to your question, whoever you are out there that's asking this question. Yes, you have connected to me. Keep sending that information. You're welcome to connect in and send that information. It's a loving vibration. Don't judge. It's okay. Sending you holy fire, Aquarian fire, Nita Harsha Nananita Kananata Arasata Arisarcha Katanara Huso Charwata Anahaihi Kia Hananahaiha Atahara Harshashatsa Achkona Noru Husuchu Ichahanani Harkayat Aranayisa Yasahanata Arshara Sochu Kurwanata Aryatanara Ichaharanahakasa Sihia Katurwanai Shahananara takacha arnate sisi charna. Kara harsanana rukuha. Shahananata katekiata nanate shishai. Kasasanani risharna tatatati tiartatar shishkananoruhu. Shahananata arakatetirananada. And so they just said, I need to comment. Itanana arasachisa. Shilpa is wearing yellow, the color of Manipura. And Alish and Temple Beautiful is wearing red, the color of Muladhara. It's the root chakra. The color of safety and foundation. And yellow is the color of joy and willpower. And I'm wearing, Spirit said to wear blue. And this is Ajna, Atasashya. But the way my people call it, they don't call it Ajna. They want me to call it Anya. An indigo, a third eye, atakananiya color, atakawarwata arna hasisiya rana. So I gotta unspotlight you for a second. So anahata arashakawata arashakawanani. So you can see my indigo. It's really more of a navy, but they're saying it's more associated with the third eye than Vishuddha, the throat chakra. And I'm gonna, if you unmute for a second, Temple Beautiful, they can see your red. It's a rich. These are
Tania Satya Unushika at Ulia Jura
I think it's so interesting that we all pick, that we all pick these colors that were so closely aligned with chakras. And I don't think we did it intentionally, but look at, so I'm going to spotlight Shilpa again. While I was speaking, I didn't notice your blue to your left. It's like perfectly matching the shirt here, my shirt. And it's got a water theme. It's like a seashell theme. I don't know if you see them as fans or if you see them as seashells or if it's just a design. I don't know.
See them as both fan and seashells.
Yes. Itahara waka ananana seshaya sa atihitsa sana artakaita arasahnanata arasashaya asaha yarnaharasa akatitu ruwa shashana niyita arsaniya shashaya akahwasasa itananara artasacha arkanana uhasa iriananata achadya ratananara kuhawa. Yeah, I'm getting zero translation on that. Would you please show, are you prepared to show the light script?
Yes, I'm all ready. So this is the first one which I started writing.
And are those two different colors that you did, or is it one pen color?
This is one color, red color.
It's coming through as red and black.
I love how some of them look black and some of them look
It's
red.
totally red.
Uh-huh. But coming through the camera, it's in the broadcast, that's what it's coming through as, which is okay. But I love that it's red. Again, it's Muladhara, the color of Muladhara, the root chakra, Ni Arahakawata.
And while you were drawing, your paper was glowing.
I noticed that.
Yes.
This is the second one.
Oh my goodness.
So it started from this quotes, then the center thing, then this blue line, then this black quotes, and then at the end, this red quotes. Good.
Yeah, that's
It reminds me of like if Earth was in the center of it and everything radiating, coming into and radiating out from.
Yeah, exactly. Like Bright Ascension. She says, holy wow.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I get out of that. It's, I'm not even going to speak to it. I mean, I won't do it justice.
No, it's very powerful. It's a lot.
Yes.
And so you want to be on this picture for some time, or I can show you the one which I drew when we started.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
So this is something which came to me when we just started our online session.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, I don't even want to speak to that because it's powerful all in itself.
And this is something this is just few minutes before we got on the online call.
That's so amazing that you're like doing this the whole time. Wow. Now that one I can't comment on. I would have to sit with that one for a bit to like fully integrate everything. Oh, grids.
Yes.
That's the grids. Which
yes.
is so cool because that goes into what we were talking about the other day with how some of the Lightworker starseed missions is to work on those grids, repair them, replace them. And I like how you use different colors also, because there's different there's different types of grids. That's not like old grids, new grids, sections of grids. So there's a reason for all the different colors. But that's like making it very simple.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel they give me a pause for a second so that I can pick up another color.
Yes. Yes. I like how it's like it's a crown up at the top. Everything is light script in different colors in a pattern, except for the focal crown. Is that a star? Is that a Merkaba at the top?
This is just a square, diamond shaped square, which doesn't look like a diamond. And inside it is a pyramid, inverted, and these are some dots, and these are some lines radiating outside. There are lines radiating sideways, and there is a line radiating upwards and downwards as well.
Excellent. So does that look like a Star of David in the center?
Kind of, the middle star, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. So yeah, both Temple Beautiful and I were getting that's Merkaba, our light body. It's a symbol of our light body. The combination of the divine masculine and divine feminine energy fields in us. Nananari, tatsai ka, tatanad, shai, tatakata, takatana, nanada. Whoa, ushahananidi, aranata, kashashananidi, ragara, sakananuru, sushahoru, tatawushisha. Yes, grids. Yes. It has to do with the activation of the earth Merkaba. For the ascension. But it's almost like it's not time, but ooh. What was that vibration? We invite and allow the holy fire to flow into and around us all, and every way and everywhere and every when. And we ask the holy fire to flow into and around this negative energy in every way and everywhere and every when. Through all of its influences, through all of its cords and attachments, through all of its power and all of its sources of power, and through all those who give it power. And we give gratitude to the holy fire and God, whoever you consider God, the unity of all, the ultimate benevolence. And we ask the holy fire to remove this negative energy and to bring it back to source for repurposing. So if there was anybody who felt a negative influence there on, yeah, so apparently there were several, to not do their mission of going to wherever you feel your highest bliss and doing your grid work. Focus on your highest bliss of your grid work. If you feel guided to do the grid work, Okay, that's done. And so it is. And thank you. Ukananahata arasahishya nata arihisa. Kananiyarata. Did you just draw something else, Shilpa? Because you're still spotlighted. Okay.
I just felt like sharing when I was drawing this. I sense maybe the center energy is spirit's energy, and this 4 red coats, I could sense all 4 of us because we were supposed to get together and do some work which we had no idea about. And something make me sense that this energies at the outsiders, energies of our participants who are joining us live. I could be wrong, but this is what is coming, like came to me when I was drawing it.
And that's the only thing that matters, is what came to you when you were writing it. And everybody's going to interpret it their own way. And again, I'm still not getting, a translation. I can speak, but it's not the people who need to know what it means will know what it means. Taharanania. Naria tatara. Katatata ananata tatasasisiera nanayera kanananiera tahai. This is just light language of gratitude. Gratitude to you, Shilpa, for bringing it through. Gratitude for all the beings who are sending that information to you. Utakananaria ta ashaya ta akana arahasisia aratana arahakasa aneniria atananahat tiara asahakanani arasha asahanasha shashaya akawa atanahashishiata akahanasa achara hawakuto ushahanasasiya atatatira nahasa ishahatiria nahasa yaka awahahanana ashashasa sikiata uchana asahahiki ahananiya yatana aritana tatakasha shashaya totohua. Yes, you are correct, Shilpa. Who did you think that was?
I was just thinking about this. It came to me yesterday, and when I was writing this, I felt as if somebody is writing a letter, and I had no idea what it is all about. But I was just thinking about this right now.
Yes, you were deeply in your heart space.
Because when I was writing this, there was very compassionate energy. And this has been written with a lot of love.
Yes, so that was Lakshmi who was speaking. So it makes total sense that you were feeling that ultimate compassion. Na ariyata ashakaya. And she was sending gratitude to you for allowing it to come
Sorry, I
true.
missed the earlier part because your voice kind of break off.
Okay, so to me, it was that the language and the entity was Lakshmi. Yes, so we're dealing with the delay, and which makes sense that you were in that ultimate compassion of Lakshmi while you were writing that. It's like that's a love letter from Lakshmi to you.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, she's an amazing being. And so they keep saying, so apparently I need to talk. Sometimes chaos. So the term they keep throwing in is chaos. And at times we feel chaos. They don't want us to be afraid of the chaos, because chaos is just simply opportunity that could be focused if we choose. And when we're feeling the uncomfortableness of chaos, it's an invitation to get back into our joy of our heart centers, which can bring focus to the chaos. Were you pulling cards? Were you guided to pull cards? Temple Beautiful?
I did a while ago, but again, it fit in then, and it still fits in now with what you're speaking about. So, yeah, we can go over it real quick. These, you know, I actually like these are brand new, and this is really the first time they're being used, and I like them more than I thought I did. So, this is 30, the Strength card. And it says mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. This card comes to you to remind you of your inner strength and courage. Although you may be feeling weary and hopeless at times, do not lose faith and heart. You are a lot stronger than you realize. Moving through this chapter in your life, you will understand the lessons of having to release your inner resistance and fears. By uncovering your true strength, you will have the courage to move through it with clarity, understanding, and compassion. Your prayers for strength have been heard. Release all fears that are blocking spiritual guidance. Breaking down walls will help you see, dear one, all the synchronicities and signs communicated to you. I looked up, hang on just one second. Communicate to you. The spirit teachers of love and light wish only to serve the highest good for all, to offer guidance, love, and reminders of what you really hold within yourself. You hold so much strength, courage, determination, and perseverance. The first step is uncovering and embracing your true strength. It is to accept your current state, whether it's vulnerability, powerlessness, emotional fragility, or weakness. The second step is surrendering to that universal life force of love. Allow the third step, empowerment, to flow into your life naturally. Strength and empowerment will come. Use this chapter to find your deepest strength. Use this chapter in your life to find your deepest source of strength, to renew your faith, and to be all that you truly are, a spiritual warrior living in conscious freedom. The chakra is the sacral and the solar plexus, and the prayer is, Great Spirit, guide me through this period. Give me the insight, courage, and strength I need to cultivate the source of strength already within me. And again, we have the blue.
Yes. Can you keep that, holding it up? So we've got you spotlighted. So what I noticed besides the strength is the white tiger. Okay. And way back in 2012, I saw a being standing on or riding a white tiger. And I'm not sure if that's associated with one of the Tridevi, or if there's any one of the Hindu goddesses. I don't know if Shilpa, maybe you know, the white tiger, is that associated with anyone? Can you speak into your microphone?
Yeah, sorry. Not sure about white tiger, but I'm sure about tiger. Tiger is associated with Durga or Parvati.
Yes, and she's from the mountain?
Yeah,
the water in the mountain?
Parvati is better half of Lord Shiva, and they stay at Kailash, which is a mountain.
Excellent. So what's your next card? Thank you.
I was just looking at this because you were talking about the colors.
Yes.
All of our colors are there. Look at the yellow shining, the red in the background, and the blue. So all of the colors that we were talking about.
And it also has green for the heart center. We've been talking about the heart center the whole time.
Yeah.
Sananya, and besides the light. And I like how it's got the golden light and the white light. Just for the new moon, one of the cards that Amazing Grace pulled was or maybe it was Wendy. Somebody pulled a white golden dragon from Lyra. I think it was Wendy. Wendy pulled that card. And it's got the gold and the white light. Anyway, I don't know if that fits in, but
I'm sure it does. Otherwise, you wouldn't have brought it up.
Do you have anything else you'd like to share, Shilpa?
Just breathers. Just breathers.
I love it. I love it. Are you done with it?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with it. Is it visible?
Yes. Yes.
I'm feeling
Nice.
a sacred geometry vibe. You know.
I'm seeing the top view of a temple.
I can see that too, totally.
Pyramid temple. Interesting. This is I want to print that out in color because I want to use
I'll send you the picture.
I want to put that as the base of a crystal grid. So all of my crystal grids that I make have, except for the last 3 that I made, or the last 4, they normally have the Antakarana on it, or some other sacred geometry as the base of my crystal grid. And if you show that again, every one of your symbols, I want to have a crystal there. I want a crystal in the center too. But interestingly, the black, they're all guardians though. I see them all as guardians. To me, when I'm making grids, when I first started making grids, strangely, I learned how to make grids with 6 crystals. And then shortly after that, my great-great-grandmother came in and says, 12, use 12, use 12. And I'm going, okay, we'll use 12. I don't know why, but we'll use 12. I trust my great-great-grandmother, Wilhelmina. And then I started putting guardians around the 4 corners of it. And each and every one of those ended up, sounded like they were guardians. I don't know if you're going to run into a temple that looks like that. And I love it that, can you show that again, please? So I'll spotlight that, the temple in the center is, that has the parallel lines running east-west and north-south. So it's oriented to the compass lines. And the next, it's a diamond, the other one, where the vertices are aligned with the compass points. And to me, that it's offset is so interesting, in that the guardians are aligned with the inner temple. Yeah, I want to build a crystal grid to that. Interesting point, Temple. Ooh, Shilpa. Have you started hearing light language?
Not sure, but when I first meditated on the first picture, in my left ear, I could sense some sound which I felt as if there's sound of UFOs, and I was like, okay. Not sure about hearing light languages as of now.
Yeah, because they said that you do speak and you will speak. And
During one of my meditation last month, I did speak some gibberish. Sorry for calling it gibberish.
no, you can
but
call
I'm
it
that
gibberish. That's the best part. You call it gibberish
bad.
because that's what it sounds like when you first do it.
And afterwards, I did consciously try to speak that kind of language again. And day before yesterday, I recorded two languages. I was just trying to play through it, whether I'll get it or I won't get it. And something did come out of my mouth. I was not sure what it is, so I just recorded and kept it.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Maybe I could share with you, and if you could let me know if it's something which is starting to come out through me, and I should be more aware, and I'm willing to honor it. Yeah.
Okay, so first thing is, don't shit on yourself. Okay, if it brings out your joy, do it. Okay, and
Yeah.
and I like how you want to share with me. I would like to encourage you to find that validation within you. Okay. I am totally open to co-creating with you again. Because it brings out my joy to talk like this. I don't want to limit you, meaning when we recognize our own power, when we validate ourselves, we truly become unlimited, and we're allowing our bliss to come forth. And to me, that's the biggest honor, to see you in your highest bliss, having your bliss come out and you sharing it with the world. And seeing you in your bliss brings out my joy. It's the same with Temple Beautiful. It's the same with everybody. But today, this is focusing on you. So, and we're going on pretty long here. We're over 2 hours at this point. Or we're just about 2 hours, 157:07. Which 7 is perfection, 5 is humanity, and 1 is unity. And there were 2 7s in there, so that's the master number. The ki naha arsa. The ha and the sa, the breath in and the breath out. Anyway, so I would like to wrap up. How's that? Would you like to do a final blessing? How about you? Any blessing that you have, Shilpa? In any language whatsoever?
I have a prayer at this point in time that may we all be blessed with strength and courage to recognize and honor our own power and light and be able to shine through it.
Excellent.
So
Excellent. So be it. So be it. I love that. So be it. Be it. Be it. Be your all that stuff. Your love and light that you wish to shine. Totally awesome. Temple Beautiful, do you have a final blessing?
Yes. Kuranta teatiana sona kutodo tetio tetera akata tutto tenika tetatana tetatiana tatkana katina tutto rekin teato kutu tona siete tata tana kutu tayana taka kutana taka nani sukuno taito. Namaste.
Thank you for that beautiful blessing. Na tikiana. Arahatatasha hakawa arahanani tisa takachatani. Soro hututu arakachanana tachia chahasanani. Shahasanani ka awatatara sananasha. Sahaku uhu na awaratakashi. Yatananata takaya tatataska. Hatanana hatutura watashya. Yatatata taranani rataka. So hua shahananierta. Shoya kananartikisha. Namaste. Nia kanata. Shaya tatata. Niniaratata. Thank you so much, Shilpa, for following your highest bliss and sharing what you shared. Niniata. And thank you for accepting the invitation to connect. Thank you, Temple Beautiful. Nohotokaur watanananirisha for reaching out when you did and resonating highly. And thank you, Amazing Grace, because you are here in presence, who made this connection. And I thank all of you for watching, whatever now you're watching this in. You are a vital part of this connection, all that is, the ascension, all those things came in. Do not doubt. Believe in yourself, believe in your heart center, believe in the joy that comes out at random times. Believe in your joy that's in there, that does come out, that wants to come out. If it makes you feel good, do it, share it. Build those connections. Nihisata arasahacha awaro kutananaria cha arkuna hasa hachisa anaka aisha yiso uru hukana nawushisha. Because you are a vital part of this entire thing. Niakacha arananata tesisiati aranahata kaucha arahusunanotuku. So thank you for joining us in our highest bliss. Nihishashaya nanata kachiera sananata utukushisha. Namaste, my friends. Nihikatanata arshashakanano ushashana nisakayata. Arahasa utuku usha annahitia saratatitiana. Namaha ikaska oroso sha'ananani shahsanani nahasai sha'anananataku uruhususu. And we thank you, all of you, who have vibrated through us, who have resonated with us, that has spoken through us. Si'anana akahaya. Anananiriyatana Sha anara hasisia, shara naranda kuturu, takana uru sukusha shaya haraniyata. They are with you. Your people are with you. You are not separate from your people. No matter how much separation we want to think that's between us and Lord Shiva. No matter how much separation we want to think that's between us and Devi Lakshmi, Shri Lakshmi, they are with us and they are a part of us. They are not separate from us. No matter who it is, that you resonate with. They are with us. They are they are beaming through us. They are us. There is no separation. There is no us and them. Okay, they say get off your soapbox. So thank you so much for joining us. And make it a great day wherever you are. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?